Hi fans of high quality entertainment, I wasn't even ready. I didn't know I was recording. I thought today, because I'm almost finished my Genesis ranking and review series, I have one album to go, and yes, I received it in the mail a couple of days ago. I listened to it last night. It's not looking good. But I'm going to listen to it at least tonight, probably at least 2 more times. And I mean, it isn't bad, but it's, just wait for the review, okay? And you never know, seriously. I might enjoy it more on the second listen. And before I get into, I thought I would do a top 10 underrated Genesis songs. I don't know if I've ever done that on this channel. I don't remember every video I've done because I've been doing videos on here for over 15 years. So I'm going to repeat things occasionally. But this list would be different anyway. And just before I get to it, I did a search on my channel with the word ranking. You can do that, if you're looking for something on my front channel, like a band or whatever, there's a search box. Just type in whatever, and you might, like Nickelback. And I have ranked 11 artists so far. Yes, David Bowie, Paul McCartney, Sparks, Blue Oyster Cult, Led Zeppelin, John Lennon, Lou Reed, The Doors, Creedence Clearwater Revival, and Genesis. And next up, I'm very excited to be ranking and reviewing Queen. And I've enjoyed some of these series more than others. Like, for instance, the Paul McCartney one. I was getting tired by near the end of it because it's a lot of albums to review and rank. And then, of course, there's viewers that, there's pressure too, right? Because you're always going to get people giving you negative feedback when you don't like something that they love. But I think almost all of these has made me respect the artist more. Like, listening to them from the very beginning in order, right to the very end, like David Bowie, like even his lesser loved albums I really liked. But yeah, so I do enjoy doing this, but I prefer kind of shorter series. Like, I know that some of you out there want me to do Frank Zappa, and you never know, maybe I will, or maybe I'll just rank it for the albums that I have and that I know. Because I do know there's some underrated Frank Zappa albums that I love more than some other Zappa fans. So where am I? Here we go. So I'm not going to really describe each song, maybe a little bit, but it's like, if you're a Genesis fan, you're going to know the song anyway. And I've also made a Spotify playlist for this list. It goes in reverse order, so at the top is number 10, and then the last song is the number 1 song. So underrated for me means none of their big hits or concert staples, like Supper's Ready, of course, isn't underrated. But it's not that it's known by the more commercial side of Genesis fans. And, the Musical Box and those kind of songs. They're not underrated. They're much loved by most Genesis fans. But these are kind of like deep cuts, I guess, is another way of saying it. Number 10 for me is the instrumental, The Brazilian, from Invisible Touch. I love the keyboard work by Tony Banks. There's the one synth. It's almost kind of like a Devo-ish synth sound in that song, and I love it. Number 9, from Duke, Duchess. I really love the 2-minute, now I'm describing the songs anyway, but just, you know, a little from what I remember. Yeah, I love the couple of first minutes of the song where it's just Tony Banks, really nice keyboard work, and then the song itself and great vocals by Phil Collins, of course. That's number 9. Number 8, lots of underrated songs on this album, but for me, on The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, The Chamber of 32 Doors. I love that song. Number 7, Looking for Someone, from well, some people consider it the real first Genesis album, Trespass, but it's the opening track, and right away it's Peter Gabriel. You can, you know, his personality comes right through right away, and it's just a gorgeous track. And props to Anthony Phillips. Great guitar work on that song, and on the album, of course. Number 6. See, when I do series like this, there's certain albums that I respect a lot more after doing the series, because I force myself to listen to them, you know, 2 or 3 or 4 times. And the song I really love from Wind and Wuthering is Afterglow. It's a gorgeous song. Number 5, The Fountain of Salmacis. Is that how you pronounce it? From Nursery Crime, the final song. Really eerie, creepy vocals by Peter Gabriel, and it's just it's as good as The Return of the Giant Hogweed, I guess. Which in some ways might be underrated too. It might not be as well known to your typical Genesis fan. Number 4, from We Can't Dance, Fading Lights. I never knew. I'd never heard the song, and I absolutely love it. That's what's kind of bugging me about this, is I think most Genesis fans would agree that they should have called it a day with We Can't Dance, because Fading Lights would be a perfect final song for Genesis, but instead it's One Man's Fool from this album. Number 3, from Foxtrot. No, it's not Supper's Ready. That's not underrated. Can Utility and the Coastliners. Once again, everything is great about it, and especially Peter Gabriel's vocals. Now, the surprising thing, that's Jinx. Seriously. You talk about high quality entertainment. Let's see if we can get a close-up of her. She's snoring. She stopped snoring. Never mind. So the surprising thing for me is my 2 favorite underrated Genesis songs are from the Phil Collins era. Number 2, the opening track from And Then There Were 3, Down and Out. I love the aggression in it, and you know, the lyrics too, where there's always someone out there to take your place, and they're talking about aging, and they're already sensing, you know, they're getting old, like me. And yeah, I just love that song. I wish they'd done more of that kind of song in their later albums, you know, at least once in a while. And number 1 for me, I talk about this quite often, is Keep It Dark from Abacab. It's got one of the catchiest keyboard lines ever. And, well, no, guitar lines, I guess. Yeah, it's guitar. Do, 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 do. And I never get tired of listening to it. And then Phil Collins' vocals. The whole song is just great. But it's that guitar riff that I just absolutely love. And that's it. I'm done. I think Jinx is done too. She's done snoring. Yeah, I was wondering where that noise was coming from. What's that? Want to see her? Okay. Thanks for watching. So, oh, sorry, Jinx. I wasn't trying to wake you up. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye. Sleep, my little angel, sleep.